the other side of the slippery ground, he just volunteered to just come closer to me and then hold me by his hands and then said, see ya, grandfather, yeah, and that was really reassuring for me. Then I liked it, and then there I was within his fold.
So you are not the David now?
I am not the David now, yeah, that's right.
அதேவேளை அரசாங்கம் யுத்த நடவடிக்கைகளில் இறுதி தருவாயில் இருக்கின்ற இந்த வேளையில் பிரபாகரன் ஒரு ஜனநாயக நீரோட்டத்துக்கு வருவாரா என்று நீங்கள் எதிர்பார்க்கிறீர்களா?
ஜனநாயக நீரோட்டத்துக்கு பிரபாகரன் இதுவரை காலமும் ஜனநாயக வழியில கலந்து கொள்ள எந்த முயற்சியும் எடுக்கவில்லை, இன்னொரு வழியிலேயும் வந்ததில்லை, இனிமேலும் வருவதற்குரிய சாத்தியம் இல்லை என்று நான் கருதுகிறேன்.
George, history bears evidence that Prabhakaran was invited to negotiate a settlement from early days of his brutality. He started his life of murder and killing when he first assassinated the Tamil politician, the mayor of Jaffna, then mayor of Jaffna, Daya. Ever since, as he increased his violence to hold sway in the view of holding sway of the Tamil people and dictate terms, New Delhi initiated certain settlement process, negotiations. The Sri Lankan government invited in several times, and many facilitators volunteered to be the mediator for both parties to the war. However, Prabhakaran did not show any genuine interest in becoming a true partner to the talks, to the peace process. You have experienced being a member of the team, being a member of the delegation to the Geneva talks. What is your assessment? Is Prabhakaran genuinely interested in achieving lasting peace through democratic means, or he will simply continue his violence?
Having participated as an interpreter for the head of the political division, who was invariably the head of the delegation many a times, from the commencement in 1995 with the peace negotiations with the government of Sri Lanka, headed by Madam Chandrika Bandaranaike Kumaratunga at that time, up until 2006, the delegation that came to Geneva under the leadership of Honorable Minister Nimal Siripala de Silva, under the regime of President Honorable Mahinda Rajapaksa, as a senior citizen who has concerns about the Tamil citizenry, my judgment of the process was that it was not taking us anywhere near the desired goal, but however, I continued to be a part of it with the fervent hope one day we would be able to arrive at a negotiated settlement. If a person decides to be a part of an exercise that invariably spells out a negotiated settlement, because the process is termed as negotiation. Yeah. So negotiation definitely is not accompanied with violence, because you sit round the table and discuss. So I hoped that this negotiation would bring results. But when negotiations collapsed in 2006, of course, I lost all the hopes pinned on to the organization that this organization will bring the desired result for the Tamil people, and therefore decided to be away from it, because my contribution has in no way helped the organization to bring about a negotiated settlement.
Which means that Prabhakaran took each ceasefire, period of ceasefire, or as a respite to mobilize funds, strengthen his cadres, and regroup and recommence attacks. So in that context, do you agree with me that he is never a leader who wanted to achieve peace through democratic means?
That is a judgment I would say yes, after observing this process for such a long time. At the end, finally at the end in 2006, to find that it has collapsed.
Well, on his way to creation of a de facto nation, his own world of make-believe, we have evidence and proof that Prabhakaran removed all the prominent Tamil politicians, Tamil civilians who were otherwise potential a threat to him, and he continued his killing spree. He enjoyed killing people. He enjoyed finding out enemy and killing them, and he was never interested in negotiated settlement. And he only believes in violence, never accepted negotiations or a peaceful settlement. We cannot fathom what's his psyche is like. What is he trying to achieve through violence?
Nobody has the right to kill anybody else. Killing somebody is violence. To settle something with somebody, nobody can resort to violence and kill anybody. That is legally not allowed. That person would be punished if anybody elects to. If anybody, on the other hand, has absolute power with him that will exculpate him from the legal position of being prosecuted for that crime, to kill anybody at will, that is horrendous. That cannot take place in any society, because there is a process of investigation, there is a process of judicial proceedings where a person who is found guilty of a murder would be charged and given punishment. Here a person commits murders and escapes in the sense it's not brought to book. That is not correct. When it comes to the Tamil politicians, I'm not geared to pass judgment over somebody's actions, but as a senior citizen, I feel that it is very sad that senior Tamil or senior or junior Tamil politicians have been at various periods of time killed at random. No offense was explained by anybody, but they were just killed. It's a loss to a community of people to kill people like this. It's a wanton damage done to a community to remove intellectuals from the society. If they differ from you in their political opinion, democratic means are there for you to sit down and talk to them and iron out the differences and see what's wrong. Rather, you continue to kill people. That is not the way it should be done. In the democratic process, there are venues of discussions and then settling problems in the most peaceful way. But I feel that it has been a curse on the Tamil community for having taken away so many intellectuals out of the society for no valid reason. So it's a sad commentary on a good nation of people.
LTTE இயக்கம் சிறு பிள்ளைகளை இயக்கத்தில் சேருவது சம்பந்தமாக ஒரு அனுபவம் எப்படி?
விடுதலை புலிகள் இயக்கத்துக்கு ஆட்கள் சேர்ப்பதுதான் பிரதான அரசியல் வேலையாக வைத்திருக்கின்றார்கள். இந்த வகையில் இடம்பெயர்ந்து பாதுகாப்பு வலயங்களிலே வாழுகின்ற மக்கள் வாழுகின்ற இடங்களிலே வயது குறைந்த பிள்ளைகளை கட்டாயப்படுத்தி ஆட்சேர்ப்பில் ஈடுபடுகின்றார்கள். இதுக்கென்று காவல்துறை உறுப்பினர்கள், இயக்க உறுப்பினர்கள் எல்லாம் ஈடுபடுத்தப்பட்டிருக்கின்றனர். இந்த வகையிலே ஆட்சேர்ப்புக்கு 95, 96, 94 ஆண்டு பிறந்த ஆண் பெண் பிள்ளைகள் கூட இணைக்கப்படுகிறார்கள். அது மாத்திரமின்றி நோய்வாய்ப்பட்டுள்ள பெற்றோருக்கு தனிப்பிள்ளையாக இருக்கின்றவர்களும் கூட இணைக்கப்பட்டுள்ளார்கள். நான் இதுக்கு உதாரணமாக சில விஷயத்தை 2 சம்பவத்தை சொல்லலாம் என்று நினைக்கின்றேன். ஒரு ஆசிரியருக்கு 2 பிள்ளைகள், ஒரு ஆணும் ஒரு பெண்ணும். அந்த 2 பிள்ளைகளும் அவர்கள் 2 பேரும் 20 வயது 22 வயது பிள்ளைகள். 2 பிள்ளைகளும் இயக்கத்துக்கு இணைக்கப்பட்டுள்ளார்கள். இன்னொரு சம்பவத்தை சொல்லலாம். ஒரு குடும்பத்தில் 4 பிள்ளைகள், மூத்த பிள்ளை ஏற்கனவே இணைக்கப்பட்டு போராளியாக இருக்கின்றது. பின்னர் அடுத்த 2 பிள்ளைகளும் கூட, நான் அடுத்த மூத்த பிள்ளை ஆண் பிள்ளை இணைக்கின்றேன், அந்த பிள்ளை இணைக்கப்பட்டிருக்கு. அடுத்த பெண் பிள்ளை, அடுத்த ஆண் பிள்ளை, ஒரு வீட்டிலிருந்து 3 பிள்ளைகள் வற்புறுத்தலாலே இணைக்கப்பட்டு